against Vitality, which they were unfortunately not able to take away. And it didn't look good when they played off against Roccat. This could be a team that is facing some troubles of its own as Spralo goes in here onto Hansama, swallows him whole, but Ignar is here. Gilius coming to the rescue. Hansama flashing away, exhausted. One more hit will do it. First blood over to Raleigh. They knock Ignar in, and they're going to have seconds. Curtain call. He just needs one, but Spralo licks him.
Wanted to get that last kill as well. Great start here from Schalke's bottom lane. Winning the 2v2 trade first, getting that one.
Randomly level 1 mid or something.
Definitely so. Schalke is still behind in gold because they were losing in farm.
And now they're losing more. Alfari does pick up a tower. See Shen coming in here onto Gilius. Oh, they want to chase on. Hansama finds himself on the wrong side of the blue pit. Knocked in, bopped in. Steve gets the kill credit. Rallis opens up a curtain call, but it's already curtains for Hansama. Ignar here trying to dodge out of it. Still able to avoid.
Misses everything, didn't slow down Ignar, therefore Tom Kent doesn't get to devour anything. But as we talked about Misfits.
But LCS experience, he has got it in spades. Now Fox, he's going to be in some trouble.
No
stopped by the pillar. No flash, nowhere to go, and they gang up right on him. Fox is going down. Alfari with the kill credit. Sprado and Gilius now on the retreat path. Everyone's inspired. In comes Steve. That's a double kill over to Alfari. The team fighting Misfits. Another pillar comes up. Gilius can't get over in time. A triple kill. The Gnar's massive.
Big mistake from Schalke here, piling in one by one after they already lost the mid laner, then suddenly Sprado shows up. I have to win this.
Find Fox. He's still got no summoners, but he does have a Tom Kent. Spits him right on out. Steve is fronting here. Wisdom coming in, looking for Steve. They've got the damage. Wisdom has to flash out. The barrel disengaged. Isn't enough. Alfari with a massive Gnar, picking up a rampage kill onto Steve. Sprado, everyone trying to run away. A double kill for the Karma. Misfits team fighting is ridiculous. Return fire from Rallis, not going to be enough. Right under tower, nowhere is safe, and that's a 20-minute ace.
Another huge fight here from Misfits. They didn't get, making sure they don't lose out on this trade because they invested the Shen ulti. They're pushing in forward. There's still TP for Steve in case Misfits wants to fight 4v5.
Alfari could have kept pushing on bottom. He's backing away, though. This is going to be a fight started. Misfits are going in on this. Ghostblade is popping Rallis, and now Misfits are messing this one up. Teleport coming in for Steve. Hansama isolated, gone down. Sprado getting the kill here, and that looks to be the tower.
Felt like Pyre was setting it up, Steve still had his teleport. Alfari didn't have any TP.
What was Hansama doing?
So it's like Misfits just...
Alfari does not have Mega Gnar, as you said, and Gilius just disrupts the party, and he brings Steve with him as well. Ignar decides to turn off the Baron a little bit later than he can be expected. Fox and Alfari dueling it out, but Alfari flashes away. Curtain call uninterrupted. Ignar staying alive. Gilius hanging around the back. Rallis picks up Hansama, and Sprado eats up Wisdom. Nowhere left to go for this Misfits team, and that is going to be a 2-for-0 double kill to Rallis.
Misfits got caught off guard completely. Right
to the wall, Alfari hopping away, but Fox, Sprado, Steve, all in the chase. Fox is way too low, but he's managing to do the damage. Shut down by Gilius onto Alfari. Big gold goes right into his pockets, and Steve turns it back up, goes in, taunts, doesn't land on a selfie. They're under tower. Ignar here trying to stay alive. Steve's gonna fall. Schalke might have pushed a little bit too far, but Rallis does manage to pick up Selfie, and Schalke know they can keep charging.
Rallis, the big hero in the last fight here, managed to snipe quite a few people. Tower going down as well. Wisdom is here trying to defend. He needs to be careful.
It's getting really low, actually, and it's smited. There was really no way for Gilius to get in there and try to do it, so this might be the turnaround here for Misfits. Mega Gnar almost completed. Alfari picks up Sprado, hopping onto Fox, gets a two-man Gnar, and Fox just gets deleted off the map. Hansama with the finishing blow. Steve taunting out, and just like that, the tables turn right back around again. 180 degrees. Down goes Steve. Alfari is massive once more.
Yeah, when you have a massive goal lead in the mid game, you are allowed to make a few mistakes. It doesn't mean you're going to lose the game.
Oh,
and the pillar.
That's 3 inhibs down. Schalke have nowhere left to go but back into the base. The super minions keep on flowing through the top lane. Steve and Fox desperately trying to hang on to this one, but Wisdom is causing all sorts of havoc inside the base. Steve's gone down. They cannot handle it, and game number 1, just shy of 40 minutes on the clock, is going to go over to Misfits. 1-0.
They won the early game. Blind picked right now. This is a tricky matchup for him. You definitely want to get that level 6 on the side of Schalke, but before that, you're going to be under pressure A lot of sustain coming from my Cassidy though. Corruption potion in there.
I expect Wisdom to pay more than his fair share of this mid lane. This could be a real rough start for Fox.
Could definitely be. Definitely a lot of options on the side of Misfits. It's still in many ways a very like standard comp even with the Varus here.
The indicator, he definitely was able to get a lot out that Gilius couldn't really match in terms of team fighting.
Finding each
Gilius
other.
will find Wisdom, but we're going to tag back up to the top side because Tahm Kench is coming in hot. Ignar has brought Hans Sama to the party, and now the arrow gets hopped, but the tongue lash will still connect. Steve going to have to flash this one out. Not enough to get away from the barrel, and Steve knows his time is up. First blood over to Hans Sama.
But Schalke should be able to collapse somewhere else on the map. There's a Varus with no flash in the mid lane. There's a Hecarim with ulti. How is this Varus still alive?
Oh, he's almost got it back up.
AD carry, support, move them to mid, have your junglers back up in between, and get pressure on tower.
Classic poke, but Wisdom is looking to try and find an angle in. No, he backs off. Alfari goes in onto Steve, and in comes Ignar, and once again, he's brought Selfie. The chains will not connect. Steve is going to flash, but still exhausted for just a few more seconds. Looking to lick him. Here is Ignar. Ash Arrow comes in, and Steve finds himself surrounded, and he's going to get spat back out to his doom.
This is where Tahm Kench really shines as well. One, he's great against comps that want to engage against your squishy members. As I said, you don't actually need it, but if you can get it for free, you take it. That's how it is.
And you deny it, too. I mean, that's pretty critical. Steve could have made good use of that. They've not given him the option any further. And Misfits continue to have a lot of map pressure here.
Going again for Steve with the Tahm Kench.
He knows he's got no flash. He does have teleport, but there is just nowhere to go. Selfie in the bush, dodging the damage. Hans Sama with a kill.
You would think Steve has learned by now.
Nope.
That when you have no control in mid lane as Schalke, you can't push bot lane. Because Tahm Kench will show.
Competent teleports coming in for Alfari, and they found Spraddle against the wall, a little bit low. Hans Sama exhausted here. Ignar getting chunked, but he throws on the Grey Health, and now Alfari is still zoning, and Gilius is going down. Hans Sama gets one. Fox knocks him in, or rather Steve knocks him into the wall, but they keep on chasing for Fox. Selfie gets the kill. Steve is isolated. Double kill Alfari, and look where they're at. It's Baron time.
In the end, Schalke, they get a fight, turn it out to be a 5-on-5 against Misfits, who are way.
This goes in onslaught of shadows. This might be the chance. Misfits melting right now. Alfari will get shut down by Rollins, but at what cost is it gonna be? They're charging the line here. Steve is up. Ignar trying to save
more
Selfie's
Pyro.
life. Gonna eat him up for just a second, spits him right back out. Hans Sama manages to equalize onto Fox, and they have turned it right back around again. Steve goes mini, and that's not the greatest moment. Wisdom picks him up. Ignar, though, looking for the dive-in to chase down Spraddle. He's not the last man standing, but he's starting to look like it, and they are on the base yet again.
Schalke try.
Can Gilius get in here? Now, Fari just instantly zones him off, throws the Time Winder. Gilius is going to try to get into the back here, but they're not going to give him the opportunity. Baron has been peeled off. Ignar a little bit low, but Rollins is going to go down just like that. Chains are on. Hans Sama, Ignar knocked into the wall by Mega Steve, and now Fox is going solo and down. Alfari bats him down. And Misfits, this is going to be the final charge here. Steve is the last man standing. Well, except for Gilius, who's sitting right in the back. That's a double kill over to Alfari. Only the Hecarim remains to guard this base.
And it's just not even close. Honestly, Misfits was in full control all game long.
10 minutes sooner.
As soon as they saw the Cassidy pick, they had an answer ready. And Schalke barely even showed up in this game.
On the last legs now, Misfits. They will take another win, 2-0, and they're on the cusp of the LCS.
Couldn't ask for a better situation now as Misfits. You just completely destroyed the enemy team. And you go into the situation now where you need one win. And you are in the LCS as you just.
This time, it's still a lot of question marks. Puzzling. We'll see if Schalke can pull this one back around and try to get the series back on track. If you agree, you want to be tweeting hashtag S04win at LOL Esports. Of course, if you think Misfits are going to close this one out and earn themselves a spot in the LCS Spring Split for 2017, hashtag MSFwin. One more time. Let's see who's going to take this one away. Can Misfits complete the sweep?
Yeah, I feel like Pyro after this pick and ban phase, it looks even better.
This time, it's still a lot of question marks. Puzzling. We'll see if Schalke can pull this one back around and try to get the series back on track. If you agree, you want to be tweeting hashtag S04win at LOL Esports. Of course, if you think Misfits are going to close this one out and earn themselves a spot in the LCS Spring Split for 2017, hashtag MSFwin. One more time. Let's see who's going to take this one away. Can Misfits complete the sweep?
Yeah, I feel like Pyro after this pick and ban phase, It looks even better for Misfits. Had an answer to a good spot. So Alfari needs to get pushed all the way into tower here, meaning Gilius is on top side.
Okay, Fox, good pool there to get out of danger. But yeah, Gilius up on top side doesn't actually help him push. He just goes in.
He's back up.
And he's on the backside, though. Selfie, the kick right in, and they're going to take him down. Unless he can flash out of danger. No, egged up. And that's going to be first blood. Who do they give it over to? Looks like it'll be Fox.
Nice setup here from Gilius. He was top side to protect his top laner, so Steve could push his wave all.
Okay,
Gilius
one misses. The second hits onto Hansama. Gilius.
Kick back to top.
Flash. Ignar trying to get away. He might give his life for the effort. Hansama getting out of danger, but Fox is chasing him all the way down. Hema play gone while he tanks the tower. Ignar's fallen. It's Rallis that picks him up, and Selfie's kicked right back into the team. But another flash gets him back under tower. Alfari nearly mega, but can't get there in time.
So Schalke sets up the trap. They managed to execute as well, picking up another kill. Only getting the Tom Kench 3 games in a row in order for Schalke.
Hey man, the first step's the hardest. Let's
yeah,
take a look
first
at this
step, all
fight
right,
again.
let's see. So this is what I talk about with the arrow on Jim, but it's very hard to do. You actually want your Gragas to do this instead with Body Slam and Flash, but he doesn't have Flash right now, so there was no chance for Misfits to really do it. And this is the kick. Again, just kick the Tom Kench instead, just as he spits out Hansama. So Hansama actually gets knocked in the air as well by Ignar.
And he flashes at the end.
And takes extra damage. Yeah, Flash was completely useless. Not sure why he did it. Ignar needs to calm down. He had a devour of the LCS. And it's not even that big. Like, it's like 3,000 gold.
And it's going to keep growing if that is any judgment of things. Alfari, no more Meganar, not Niran. Hansama and Ignar get brought in, and is this going to be enough to do the damage they need to finish a fight off? In comes Gilius tagging in, kicking Ignar into all of them, and they just get cut through now. But Selfie is trying to make the play nonetheless. Steve just chrono breaks out of danger.
This is snowballing out of control. Chasing. He's dead.
Selfie needs more time.
They're just constantly like, oh, we just have to now push this lane, and then we gotta go back and push this one. And Gilius just walks into their jungle, and then he shows up. He has CDR boots, so less cooldown on his flash. He has tons of wards. He definitely doesn't need to recall after one play, but this Ruby Sidestorm rush.
Oh boy, Hansama! Rallis snipes him down 4-0-2, and that is going to be an inner tower unless Ignar can do something about it. Or Alfari. Hansama finishes the job. Schalke just keep on rolling.
I mean, they can just keep picking more and more targets.
All right, Alfari gets one. Maybe he can get Rallis. Whoa, way under tower. That's a shutdown. Stevie's isolated just like that, but Wisdom might just go down. Yes, he will. Alfari has still got a bit of Meganar left, but he is surrounded by Schalke members, and he's just ran out of time. Double kill for the Vladimir.
So despite a few kills going over to Misfits, it doesn't really matter in the end, Pyra, because now you have carries picking up the kills left and right.
Attempted to steal, but he's going to have to survive Steve first. And here he comes right about the backside. This Anivia's got nowhere to go but into Ignar's mouth. Fox is chasing down. That's a dead Anivia. Ignar's going to fall. A double kill for the Vladimir. And they take the Baron as well. Looking to push this one all the way to the end. Timewinder, Steve diving on in. Picks up a spree kill. And it is only Alfari.
Schalke setting up the Baron. Gets more kills, Pyra. Getting everything in this game, and it's looking like a guaranteed win.
And picks him up, and the walls are collapsing around Misfits. Schalke are looking to end this one on their terms. No uncertainty about it. Wisdom being chased out of his own base by Steve. And they just knocked down the front door. This one's going to be over. 31.5 minutes. Schalke will secure one more game to keep their hopes of the LCS alive.
We couldn't have asked for much more, Pyra.
Just got to finish it.
We got some combo picks. We got a great performance from Gilius.
Can they do it again? Schalke, they will stay alive here.
Aggressive mid-game. One item on each member, and you start going ham in fights.
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, they're going to dive straight into Rise, though.
Okay.
I mean, not as bad as it used to be.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Selfie brought out the Lissandra. There is so much fight that Misfits have brought to this game. They want to end it right here, right now. Can they close out the series? Schalke, they've got a heavy skirmish on their side. And definitely have to keep an eye on God Gilius once again, see if he shows up.
Definitely put any ranks into it before level 10. because then you get a level 10 and level 11, you get to rank it up to level 2, and then actually gets proper range. Wisdom, why were you invading?
He was trying to get the invade off, but it's not enough. No flashing. Gilius needs one more hit to do it. He's not going to find it, and Alfari is there. Gilius, Alfari nearly having Mega flash for first blood, and nearly gets the stomp onto Steve, who flashes away.
Oh, so close. Wisdom with the very aggressive invade here.
It was all
After his mid laner had returned.
It has built up pretty big in the top. Alfari has been giving Steve a real hard time, but you know the Snar matchup into that. Been doing quite well. On the other side, though, Rallis, he does the exact. On the other side, Ignar, there's a double TP coming in here. One in the river, and they look for Rallis. He has to flash it out, but he's going nowhere down, courtesy of Ignar to finish the job, and Steve is in the midst of 4. Hansama picks up a kill.
So it wasn't a tower dive, but instead Misfits realizing that 2 members from Schalke were pushing the bottom lane. And as we talked about with double TP, there's really nothing Schalke can do against it because
he wants to go in, he missed everything. Gets connected, misses it, Frozen Tombs himself, but will he get out alive? It doesn't look like it. Fox going low, but TP's flying both way. Magical Journey, rather, I should say the ultimate from Ignar going in, Fan Spraddle, and Wisdom goes big on Rallis. Gilius hopping into the pit. That's a double kill for the Hecarim, and Hansama manages to take out Gilius. All of a sudden it opens right on up, and they charge down Steve. A sliver of health will not be enough. Big bend to the face.
That's why they were okay leaving it open. He's gonna
follow the portal though.
He's going for it.
Looking for Ignar, smites him down. Wisdom's here, he's at half his health. Into the Baron pit, they kick Ignar into the team. He's gonna try to flash his way to safety, but now it's getting messy again. Bard ulti goes down, everyone's going low. Wisdom picks up God Gilius, and they just shut him down. Rise picks up 1. Wisdom's gone, that's some gold in his pocket, but they did not win that fight.
Oh, Misfits looking very good in this game here. Gilius not able to go off on the Lee Sin, so suddenly banning that Vladimir was a very smart choice from Misfits into saying, you know what?
Moving in.
Schalke tried to set up a bit of a trap here. Last effort from them, it didn't work, and Misfits Pyro, they're pushing straight for the base and for LCS.
All that stands between it right now is a couple of Nexus turrets. They're not gonna last so long. We are just shy of 30 minutes, 4 games in, and Misfits, say hello to your newest LCS team. We'll see you in 2017. And a well-deserved